Yeah, and another thing that I want to make today, I will use this appeal today to make to you Kenyans wherever you are. And I want to say it clearly. I know it might sound controversial, but just allow me to say it. This movement has been distracted for quite some time. We have been taken into drama, into circles, into theater, na mavitimbi. Morara has been a very good actor. Today I see is requesting for funding. I want to urge Kenyans wherever you are, both at home and in diaspora. If you are sending Morara money, you are derailing the movement. I don't have conflict. But what I'm saying is, if we are to fund the movement, we need a proper structure, channel of funding for accountability and transparency. We cannot be fighting the regime because of lack of accountability and transparency, and then at the same time, we are promoting the same where there is no accountability and transparency. Then what will we be doing? Tutakuwa tunajaza gunia upepo. So if we are going to fund and strengthen the regime, tutakuwa na, a well-structured of how we are going to manage the funds in a transparent and accountable manner, where it is not going to the hands of an individual. Alafu kazi ikifanya inaonekana imefanyika kazi gani? You cannot just take Kenyans for a ride. People are sending you their unsweat cash for you kwenda tu kufanya madrama. No, cannot be that way. So tumesema kwamba the movement itahitaji kukuwa na well structured. Wale watu wa civic education, people like Keoti, like kama Morara nataka kuendelea na hiyo, then kila mahali ndio iweze kufika kila mahali. Tuache hizi theaters na mavipindi. We will need to have a trust fund. If we are to support this movement, we will need to have a trust fund. So don't waste your money. If you are sending Morara money, you are wasting that money. You are just enriching him to continue with his business of furniture and using the same money kuosha ile pesa ambayo anapatiwa na Ruto. That is reality. Minimonge hapa kwa space, it is recorded. He can come and encounter it. I've said it in this space. Yes, right. I have said it in this space. Mi yangu mi uongea.
You're right, bro. You're right. And I think maybe just to indulge.
Just kindly allow me to land. So, if we are to make this movement alive and realize our goals, let us not be conflicted. Don't send your money to Morara, and pass this message to everyone. Even me personally, don't send money to me or anyone else. If we are to support the movement, then we will create a trust fund that will be able to manage the funds of the movement, and that will bring accountability and transparency so that every coin that we put in there can be able to do the work that we are intending to achieve and to bring us the results. Asante.
Thank you, Fabish. I actually subscribe to your line of thought, whatever school of thought. But I think the bigger picture for me as a person is the government. And when I talk about the government, I'm talking about Ruto in person. Will keep us so distracted, confused. We don't know who to pay allegiance to. Wanatuletea hapa, like, people project themselves as leaders. For example, we had one Kasmuel. We also had this Morara. Personally, I wouldn't want to talk about their personalities because there are certain things that were really necessary for this movement. But when we have contradictory messages from these people. Like, for example, the day that Morara was attacked when he went to Narok, just a day before hiyo Sunday yenye tulikuwa tunafaa kwenda Uhuru Park, we were there at Uhuru Park, and the guy alituambia very consistently a week ago, akituambia yeye hata kuwa hapo, yeye anaenda kuinject huko, and the majority of the people, almost 90%, walimwambia usiende huko, don't go there, we want you to come here with the collective. Let us commemorate and celebrate the heroes who died outside of parliament. And the guy, what did he do? He straight away went to Narok. Until the last time we saw him tweeting was, we are being attacked, some of our guys are being killed. And I was like, man, we told you this. So he is in a position where he doesn't want to listen to people, the public, who actually love him. I actually love Morara and what he does. But the problem is that he doesn't listen to the people. Because how would you publish your, you're going to be in a certain place, in a certain, duration of period of time, 1 week earlier, unaambia tu watu, naenda Narok. And the audience that you're talking about, you cannot disassociate the fact that you have enemies there. That is one of the things I disagree with him. Now, mimi shida yangu iko hapa. Tutakuja hapa tukue na Kasmuel, tutakuja hapa tukue na Morara, maybe next month tutakuwa na mwingine, the following month tukue na mwingine. 2027 itutupata hapa unawares, to the degree that we will not even have any candidate solidly behind him to fit him, tuseme huyu ndo mtu tunachagua. And that is Rutoism. That is the card that is being played. If we don't read that now, it will be too late for us. So,
so we have to be careful, and we have to deplatform the distractors. We are now becoming very strict. We will be disciplined, and we will not allow any form of distraction and mockery and jokers in the movement. Kwanza. So usikuje with the aim kuwa Kenyans are gullible, nitakuja nifanye vitibi 2-3, and then I start collecting money from them na niende nijiendeleze. Wakati people are giving you money because they want change, they want a country where watoto wao hatauawa. Don't think even Kenyans in abroad, the reason why they are giving you money is because they don't have anything to do with that money. But their families are in Kenya. They are also fear for the lives of their families. So wanasema instead ya kukua na hii regime ambayo inaua watu, let's make this movement happen so that we can move this regime. The investments are here. And then wewe unakuja tu nafikiri utakuja ufanye vitimbi zako. Why would you want to be given money directly? Like me nimesema, if we want to have a movement, it must be structured. Then we have a trust fund. Then from there now, we have all the channel of administrative accounts. Vile inatakikana. If hii imetoka leo imeenda kwa civic education, tunajua imeenda kwa civic education, it can be traced. Kama imeenda baka Bungoma, inajulikana, ni gari 5, ni gari 10, ni mafuta ngapi, ilienda baka Bungoma, and these are the records ya ile civic education ilifanywa Bungoma. Kama hii ilikuwa ni ya security, inajulikana, it can be traced. Kulikuwa na vijana 10, walikuwa na provide security, they were in this place, these are the records, they were in this place. Kama kuna watu waliumizwa, ilienda hospitali, inajulikana. And lakini huwezi kuniambia tu all of a sudden, nimerusha namba ya pesa, nitumieni namba. What the fuck? Kila mtu ako na shida zake bana. Usilete njaa zako kwa movement. The reason why tunapiga Ruto ni kwamba sisi wote tunataka kuboresha maisha yetu. So usitulete njaa zako. Sisi pia tuko na mafamilia wanatuomba pesa, but tunawanyima pesa because we want to better our country. And that is why tunasema kwamba we now need to be strict. Kule tunaenda, you will not just come and take advantage of us and we leave you. And that is why even kidogo je. And now even nikimalizia nasema kuwa even this movement as we are now forming and to be strong. This is a message to Morara. Tafadhali, hiyo gari ambao tulikuchangia iweke vizuri. Movement ikishika kazi vizuri, we will need it. Iweze kututumikia pamoja na hizo speaker. Anything that you take from watu si yako, bali itabaki kwa ni ya public. So movement ikishashika vizuri na ni movement ya watu, those properties will return. Wewe kama unataka kuendelea na sisi utaendelea. Kama unataka ku live your private life, you live your private life with your private things. That is accountability that we are fighting for. Wacha